Everyone, Various Talk here. I just made a video a minute ago doing video updates about videos I will do this week. This is not one of them. And this wasn't the one I forgot either. This is just something I've been wanting to talk about, something I've been enjoying off of TNA. And I figured, you know what? I'll talk about it. I got the tournament right here. The 16-man tournament. The second part of it. And they got it in two different blocks. They got 4 people in each block. So block A, 4 people. Block B, 4 people. Block C, 4 people. Block D, 4 people. And there'll be 4 winners out of each block, and then the final, and then there's the semifinals, then the finals. I don't know when this might end. Bound for Glory already happened, so I really don't know when this might end. Hopefully, when it doesn't, it'll be on a pay-per-view. Now, like, I might actually pay the money to see this. And they're building all this tournament up. Please, TNA, don't let it end on live TV. I know you want to build Pop TV up. If this tournament ends by then, please don't put it on TV. I know it might give huge ratings, but you need the money too. Don't do what WCW did, get title matches all the time on TV. Make this the pay-per-view match. Put a pay-per-view up. I don't know what pay-per-view. Just bring a pay-per-view up. Put that on there. And put Brodus Clay Tyrus's TNA World Title shot. Put that on the show. Do that. But please make this a wartime match. Like, I would like you guys to do that. Even if you decide not to do that, I'll still watch it. I'll still enjoy it. But please put that on pay-per-view. But anyways, let me just talk about it. Block A will be EC3 versus DJZ. I know everybody probably thinks EC3 will win, which I do too. So I have EC3 being DJZ. Bram versus Davey Richards. Now that one's a toss-up. People might say, "Oh, Bram," but I like Bram. I'm not a huge fan of him. I'm gonna go Davey Richards. So yeah, I'm gonna go Davey Richards versus EC3. Now TNA, I think they could do bad guy versus bad guy, but I don't know. Well, I'll go Davey Richards versus EC3. That should be a good match though. Hell, Bram versus EC3 should be a good match too. But Davey Richards versus EC3 should be a good match. I think EC3 will beat Davey Richards too. Now people want to say, "Oh, we all know who sort of win this." Matt Hardy, Matt Hardy and EC3, they're gonna be in the finals. So EC3's gonna win it all. You don't know that, okay? You guys always like to predict shit. Unless the spoilers came out already from the tapings, we don't know crap yet, okay? Like you might say, "Oh, this." It might happen. It might just happen. But so what? You guys always get mad about this predictability shit. So what? Enjoy what you're seeing. I am. Hell, they might, change it up. They might give Drew Galloway the world title, because I think he's gonna go. Hell, they might change it out, get someone else the title. Anything that EC3 wins it back, or Matt Hardy wins it. What's the big deal? Huh? They gave us this tournament, which my people might think like it was a little complicated. It was at first, but once they explained it, it was not complicated at all. I've been really enjoying this. I was wondering how long it would take, because it seemed like it was taking forever, but I really do enjoy watching it. Sometimes I wish they had other matches, not just tournament matches, but I see the importance. Like, every match is an important match. You want to see every match, see who will win. So yeah, and there's no really place to have other matches. This tournament takes up the whole freaking show, and they even skip a couple matches, which I don't think they should have. Like, you didn't need to have all these Matt Hardy EC3 interviews. You didn't need to do Bound for Glory, shit like that. And I see what people think about EC3 and Matt Hardy since they're doing all this shit. But they're doing some interviews with Drew Galloway too, so you never know. But I like the tournament. I do think that maybe they could have like a tag match, or do something in the knockout style. But I get they want to focus on the world title. They want the shows to be all about the world title. It always be interesting. People want to see them to see who advances and all this shit. So I do get it. But some of these people, like Grado, I can't stand Grado. I really can't stand him. I don't. Like, he's right in the ring, but I just can't stand him. And Crazy Steve, like, I don't hate him, but he's nothing. I know they needed jobbers in this tournament, but couldn't they put, like, Chris Melendez, if he's doing TNA? Why couldn't they put him, sorry, my nose itches, him in Group Wildcard, okay? Put him in Group Wildcard. Put Mandrews from Group X Division, and Group UK, okay? Put Kenny King, well, he's in Wild Card too. I'm trying to think. there has been another X-Division guy they could put in there. They could put another X-Division guy in that group. They could put that dude from Bound for Glory. I forget the dude's name, but that new kid who debuted. They could put him in there. They could put Trevor Lee in there. They could put anyone in there for Group X Division. And for Group Future 4, they should have put Crimson in Group Wildcard because he's coming back, and put Muhammad Shira in Group Future 4. That's what I think should happen. Because Crimson's not on TNA roster. He might be now because I haven't checked it in a while, but he's not. He was just born for this tournament. So he should have been Group Wildcard, in my opinion. But this is small grapes. But I'm glad Grado, Special Grado, and Crazy Steve did not advance. But anyways, let's move on to Block B. I think EC3 will win Block A. I think it'll be David Richards and EC3 in the semifinals, and I think EC3 will go the rest. Block B. The first one is Bobby Lashley versus Drew Galloway. That should be a good match. I think Drew Galloway will beat Bobby Lashley. I do. But if Bobby Lashley wins, I won't be too mad, but I want to see Drew Galloway win. And next will be Muhammad Shira versus Eli Drake. I'm alright with Drake. I can see Drake winning somehow and him fighting Drew Galloway in the semifinals. That should be an alright match. I didn't really pay attention to the series of matches. I think I saw the street fight or whatever kind of match that was. That was alright. But I like Muhammad Shira. Even though he is still green, and I hate this dancing shit, he's still a good wrestler. So I'll go Muhammad Shira, and Shira and Drew Galloway should have a good match. Or hell, Lashley and Shira might have an okay match. But I'll go Galloway Shira, and I think Galloway will win it to move on. Tigre Uno versus Gail Kemp. Now, you guys know I don't like Tigre Uno. Not because I don't think he's talented. Because ever since that botch has made me think of him totally differently. I'm not a huge fan of him. All I see now is like, don't you miss that. Don't you miss that. That botch really messed me up for him. So, I actually want to see Gail Kim win. This is a knockout champion versus the X champion. It's really interesting. I hope they don't go easy on Gail. I hope Uno don't go easy on her. I hope they don't let him go easy on her. Gail Kim could take care of herself. I want to see this be an explosion X-Division match. I want to see this be a hard-hitting match, okay? Gail Kim could take care of herself. And I want to see Gail Kim win. If Uno wins, okay. And people might say he will win, but I want Gail Kim to win. And Kenny King versus Eric Young. Kenny King's not there no more. I want to see Eric Young win. I think he will win. Gail Kim versus Eric Young. Gail Kim versus Eric Young will be really interesting to see. I want to see that match. It'll be really interesting. Eric Young thinks she's nothing, just pushing around. Gail Kim ended up beating him, or not beating him, but taking him to the limit. I would love to see that. Hell, if Gail Kim wins this, that would be awesome. I'd love to see that. But I think it'd be Eric Young and Gail Kim. I think Eric Young win, or Gail Kim can win. That'd be cool too. I wouldn't be mad. Well, let's just go Eric Young. And then Block D would be Jesse Goddard versus Awesome Kong. And Goddard, I can almost see him win, but I'm not too sure. But he might win. But I like to see Awesome Kong win. I think that'd be cool. So I'll go Awesome Kong. Then Bobby Roode versus Matt Hardy. That'd be a good match. I do think Matt Hardy's gonna win. I do think he might fight EC3, but I don't think he's gonna be eliminated in the first round. So I'll go see Matt Hardy win. Oh, that should be a good match. So Matt Hardy versus Awesome Kong should be okay match. Should be alright. Or Bobby Roode versus Awesome Kong might be okay match. But I think it's be Matt Hardy Awesome Kong. Or it'd be Jesse Goddard. Matt Hardy Jesse Goddard would be alright match. But I think it'd be Matt Hardy and Awesome Kong. I think Matt Hardy will win. So I think it's gonna be Block A versus Block B, right? Are they gonna do this, or are they gonna randomize this some shit? If so, it'd be EC3 versus Drew Galloway. Now, with this pairing, I could see what you mean by this would be predictable EC3 Matt Hardy. But if it is, so what? It's interesting, fun to see those two in their feud. This feud's been going on for a long time, and this is the way to end that feud. Who is really the true champion between these two men? It's all started with them. When EC3 first won the world title, that was Matt Hardy. Who is the true world champion? Is it Matt or is it EC3? So it might be them. So I'll go EC3 beat Drew Galloway, but if Drew Galloway wins, that'll be awesome. But let's just go EC3. Then Eric Young versus Matt Hardy. That should be a good match. I think Matt Hardy will win. Hell, if Gail Kim somehow wins this, Gail Kim versus Matt Hardy will be a good match too. And even if Drew Galloway does win against EC3, Drew Galloway versus Matt Hardy will be a great match. And I'd like to see Drew Galloway win. That'd be good. And I wasn't too mad at Matt Hardy won either. Plus he's a TNA guy now, damn it. But I think it'd be Matt Hardy versus EC3. That should be a good match to end the feud just once and for all. See who will be the best. Now, who do I think will win? I do like EC3 a little bit better, so let's go EC3, but if Matt Hardy wins, I would not be mad. Now, a lot of people might say, well, Matt Hardy has to win. A lot of people might say, like, EC3 has to win. Matt Hardy could win. The face could beat the heel, and once in a while prove he won, and EC3 could take a little break. Tyrus could step up, saying, you beat him, now so you could beat me, because he's the next in line. He's the number one contender. I'm glad they're keeping that, and just not throwing that shit away. I'm glad that they're putting that up to say, Tyrus skipped the tournament. He said, I don't need this tournament. I'm the number one contender. So that's really cool. And we could start that feud between them. Or we could have EC3 win, turn him face, or turn Tyrus face. Have those two fight each other for the world title. So we already have our next feud planned. Or at least our next world title match. Because I think Destination X is not too far along, right? And Tigre Uno gets his shot. Or whoever's X Division champion. It would be cool if Gail Kim beats Tigre Uno and Tigre Uno has to defend his title against Gail Kim. Now that would be cool. Gail Kim becomes the first to win the X's title and the Knockouts title. Because TNA has the opportunity to do stuff that we don't ever do. Like, do I think one of the Knockouts win the world title? Not really, but would that be cool? Awesome. But they have a chance to have them win the X's title. I see nothing wrong with that. Even the tag titles. The only reason I didn't like when the men won the Knockouts title because it was specifically for the Knockouts. It was for the Women's Championships. It's like, you're not a woman, why you win the belt? But those titles don't say men only. So I see no problem there. I'd love to see Gail Kim win the X title. That'd be cool. I hope that'd be really cool. TNA did that. Would that happen? Probably not. But TNA has more chances to do that shit than WWE because, you know, WWE, I just don't see that shit happening. That'd be cool if that happened, but I don't see it happening. But anyways, that's my thoughts. I want to end this video a little bit early because I don't want it to cut me off. But anyways, I do think it'd be awesome. Matt Hardy wins. He wins, gets his final separation, and then he could go right on to Tyrus. I think it'd be cool if Tyrus wins the world title. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see Tyrus become champion. Well, now, love might not be the right word, but it'd be cool to see him become champion, give him a shot. I don't know if that's a little too early. Matt Hardy just won the belt and gives it right to Tyrus, saying Matt Hardy got screwed again. But anyways, I can't wait for this tournament to be over. Just want to see the results. If Matt Hardy wins, the big face wins, finally proving himself that he got to go for Tyrus. Tyrus, who's been totally different since coming to TNA, chance to get him a big shot. And I'm glad they've done that. People might say, oh, they're hiring all this useless talent. They're making it into their big damn stars. Tyrus, EC3, two big stars. All these other wrestlers, two big stars. Gail Kim will always be a TNA talent. She's bigger than TNA than she ever was in WWE. So I'm just going to this video here. I do think EC3 will win it all, and I would like to see him do. If Matt Hardy wins it all, I won't be mad. Hell, if any of these guys, except for like a couple of them, wins, I would not be mad. That's my thought on the World Title Series Part 2, the 16-man tournament. Let me know your 16-person tournament. Let me know your thoughts down below. Until I see you again. Signing off.